Rationalism is the view that the world exhibits a rational or logical structure. This structure can be discerned only by reason. Being a microcosm of the world, man is also rational. Rationalism has significant epistemological, ontological, ethical, religious, political, artistic, and economic implications. Epistemological rationalism is the view that reason is the chief, if not the only source of knowledge and criterion of truth. In the West, epistemological rationalism dates back to Greek philosopher Parmenides, who stated that change and plurality is an illusion, while in reality nothing changes. The impression of change is conveyed to us by senses, while the reality is revealed to us by reason. Plato, another Greek philosopher, made a distinction between knowledge and opinion. The source of knowledge is reason and only reason, while the source of opinion is senses. Plato's disciple Aristotle developed an entire science of formal logic on the basis of rational principles, which are also called laws of thought. The most famous of those laws is law of non-contradiction, according to which a statement and its opposite both can't be true. Leibniz introduced the concept of innate ideas, the ideas which are proud to experience. These innate ideas, which Leibniz calls truths of reasons, are the ideas whose opposite is impossible, such as axioms of mathematics or geometry. Truths of reason for Leibniz are necessarily true in every possible world, such as triangle, which will always comprise three angles, and 2 and 2 will always make 4. However, truths of facts are contingent. They may be true or they may not be true. For example, gold is yellow, but it is possible to conceive of a world where gold is not yellow. German philosopher Kant stated that time, space, and causation are forms of intuition and organize all sensory experience. Ontological rationalism is the view that reality is rationally structured and intelligible. Its most famous expression is theory of forms or ideas of Plato, according to which there is an eternal world of universals underlying the world of particulars. We do not create forms or ideas, we discover them by reason. For example, the idea of beauty is the source of all beautiful objects. While individual beautiful objects perish or may otherwise age, but the idea of beauty will never. French philosopher Descartes' famous statement, I think, therefore I am, is also an expression of ontological rationalism. Dutch philosopher Spinoza stated that God and nature are the two aspects of the same reality, which is revealed to us rationally. Leibniz stated that reality comprises spiritual substances or monads. In the West, ontological rationalism reached its pinnacle in Hegel, who stated that real is rational, rational is real. For Hegel, to raise the question why itself presupposes an intelligible answer and an intelligible world. If you are liking this video, please subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Ethical rationalism is the view that reason, not feelings or customs, is the standard of right and wrong, good or evil. In resolving a moral conflict, reason is and should be the ultimate court of appeal. An action is good or bad, right or wrong, if it is actuated by rational considerations. Socrates famously stated that knowledge is virtue. In modern times, philosopher G.E. Moore is also associated with ethical rationalism. He stated that there is a single rule for all conduct, and that is that one ought to act as to produce the greatest good, and this is a self-evident or rational principle. In its weaker form, ethical rationalism is the view that rational self-interest is the only reliable guide to action. Religious rationalism is the view that reason can unravel religious truth without the aid of revelation. Religious rationalism is opposed to revealed religions such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Religious rationalism finds its expression in theism or natural religion. Theism got currency in England in 17th and 18th centuries and spread to continental Europe. Although not a theist, Spinoza, a Jew by birth, believed in God but not in the personal God of the Old Testament. He was excommunicated by the Jewish community and declared a heretic. Religious rationalism is also used to describe attempts to prove the existence of God on rational grounds. For example, the argument from causation, the moral argument, the argument from design, and the ontological argument. Religious rationalism is also used to describe attempts to reconcile reason and revelation. The most famous of such attempts was made by Arabic philosopher Ibn Rushd, also known as Averroes. For him, reason and revelation express the same truth but differently. While revelation uses metaphorical language to appeal to the masses, reason uses plain language. Political rationalism appeals to common principles and programs. It finds its expression in democracy. For rationalists, capital punishment instrument of change is political parties and their ideologies. Leaders come and go. Artistic rationalism makes for classicism or new classicism, which focuses on such literary virtues as order and structure, harmony and balance, restraint and precision, and clarity of form. Leonardo da Vinci was an artistic rationalist who is most famously known for Mona Lisa and Last Supper of the Christ paintings. In English literature, another famous classicist was Alexander Pope. Economic rationalism finds its expression in free market economy, the view that enlightened self-interest leads to efficient outcomes. I trust you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Thanks for watching.